How's it going, everyone? This is Odd Jobs Aiden. I was just in Seattle for PAX West, and normally I go to pick up video games and stuff, but being such a big anime and manga fan, picked up some manga and anime related merch here and there. Actually, I got a decent bit, which I'll show off here in a second. But yeah, if you're interested in video games, there's a video game haul video on my other channel, link it you if you're interested in checking that out. I also want to mention the Manga Panel podcast is a channel that I'm a part of where we talk about Weekly Shonen Jump every week, every Sunday, reviewing everything that is in Weekly Shonen Jump. And if you're interested in that, be sure to go check that out, as well as we have a Discord server for the Manga Panel podcast, where you can come and join us and discuss Weekly Shonen Jump and other manga and anime related things. So if you're interested, come check that out over on the Manga Panel podcast channel, and I'll leave a link to those both in the description. So we got a bunch of stuff here. I'm going to start with some more smaller things, and we'll jump into the bigger things as we go. Really, just first off the dome, I got this weird random One Piece gold thing at Kinokuniya. Oh, let me just mention, there was a Kinokuniya in Seattle, which meant there was a great chance to pick up a lot of Japanese goods, including manga and anime and just lots of merch like that. We ended up in, just outside of Seattle, there was a Barnes & Nobles that had a 50% sale because the store was closing. I was excited. We ran in, we were like, oh my god, we're going to get some manga. And of course, the manga was not 50% off. Everything in the store was 50% off except for the manga, which sucked. But I did come across this cute little Nobara figure from Jujutsu Kaisen. I thought it was super adorable. I'm just going to quickly put this together and show it off because it was cute and it was half off. And so here it is. This cute little figure kind of looks like she's blowing a kiss towards the camera, and she's holding a bouquet of flowers, and also it falls off the base really easily. Honestly, that is too adorable to pass up. I absolutely love Nobara from Jujutsu Kaisen. I am a huge Gintama fan, so I had to pick up some Gintama merch and got these Gintama keychains. I got Blind Bay Gintama keychains, and out of all the characters, my favorite Gintoki and Katsura, and some of my least favorite more fall on the villain side or antagonist side, and I end up with both the antagonists of Gintama. I'm not too big of a fan on Takasugi, but I do like Kamui, and I think these are kind of cool anyways. And I can never go wrong with Gintama merch. Gintama is one of my, as some of you may or may not know, one of my favorite series of all time. And then I got these two little pins from scenes of one of the later Gintama art. But yeah, these little figures, these little pins here, which are really cool. And then we got some manga, of course. So as we hit up Kinokuniya, there's plenty of manga in the store. Would I pick up English manga? No. So I picked up volume 1 of Akane Banashi because they had that there. And as a little thing I didn't know, Japanese volumes of manga come with these little cards in them, or at least at Kinokuniya. So in the one card I got this little My Hero Academia card, which I'm currently reading in Jump, so maybe that was a sign that I need to finish it really soon. That is the one I'm currently reading. And then I got this, my friend Key pulled this out of, I think, a Roboco volume, this little Sakamoto Days card, which was cool. And as he knows, I'm a big fan of Sakamoto Days. He handed that to me, so thank you, shout out to Key. I was supposed to give him one of the ones from my volumes, but whoops, didn't open them. I saved to open the other two volumes for the video so we could see what card we got. And I got here is volume 1 and 2 of Witch Watch. As you know, probably, as you may or may not know, one of my favorite series in Weekly Shonen Jump, if not my favorite series currently. Absolutely love this series. So let's open up volume 1 of Witch Watch and see what little card we get. Just kind of interesting little gimmick here. Very beautiful cover, by the way. I think this cover is one of my favorite. I love the Witch Watch covers. They're gorgeous. But let's flip through and see what we get. Uh-oh. Okay, well, it appears no card inside this volume. That's okay, I guess. Oh, also, really cool slip cover for Witch Watch here. Okay, looks like no card in this volume. Strange. Let's try this Witch Watch volume 2. Maybe there'll be a card in here. Also, amazing cover. Love Morihito. The boy. Oh, we did get a card, and it is Kaiju number 8, which is a manga that I've currently not read. I am excited and looking forward to reading Kaiju number 8. I'm going to have no shame and show this off. The official Kaguya-sama Love is War Dojin. I'm just not going to open this for the sake of how YouTube functions. Just trust me, it is doujin. It's actually, it seems tame and more on the humorous, more sex joke side rather than just like being porn, I guess, to put it lightly. I can't really recommend. And then I picked up a volume of We Never Learn from Barnes & Nobles, which was the same one that had the 50% off deal. It's a series I've been interested in collecting. It was a Jump romance series, so I'm kind of just curious to see what it's like and what it was like when it ran. It just recently finished up its English printing. I did buy that with the sole intention of getting this Jump Shikishi, which was kind of cool looking actually. Features Spy Family, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero, and Chainsaw Man, which are all series that I read and watch, which is cool because it just kind of represents a lot of the more popular series in Jump on a cool Shikishi board. Also jumping back to a pickup at Kinokuniya, just a little random, the Death Note short stories bookmark was a free bookmark they gave out. They had a bunch, but I just decided just to take the Death Note one because that was the one that I was the most interested in. And then major shoutouts to my boy Davey for getting this for me is the JoJo Travel Guide book. Globetrotter Travel Guidebook is what it's fully called. And as some of you may or may not know, if you're a follower on the Linkature channel, I actually visited JoJo, oh my god, I actually visited Italy when I was a huge JoJo fan, and as Part 5 was ending in its final few episodes, so I witnessed the final few episodes of JoJo Part 5 while in Rome, which was crazy. And as a big JoJo fan, I went through Italy with looking for world landmarks as a JoJo fan, which was really cool. And this book covers a lot of that and shows off a lot of those locations, specifically in Italy, and just kind of the real, like, the manga and real life comparisons, like the San Giorgio Maggiore. I went to there in Venice, and many other locations in Italy that I got to visit while I was on my trip. And as a JoJo fan, this was just a really cool book, and there's plenty to dive into here. If you're interested or a JoJo fan, this is really cool. And I think there's actually a world map in the back of this book here that you can fold out and see all the locations of JoJo, which is great because JoJo covers a lot of real worldwide places and in accurate detail. Araki is really great at that. So if you're a JoJo fan and you're a bit of a traveler, this is a really cool item to have, especially if you're traveling from America or just around America, because there's some American JoJo locations in later parts, part 7 specifically, or if you're traveling to Europe or all the way to Egypt in 50 days. This is a cool book to maybe have, you know, maybe a little travel guide for a week. That's what you are if you buy this and take that with you, because I was also one. It takes one to know one, am I right, guys? We've got Weekly Shonen Jump, but not one issue, 2 issues, both issue 38 and 39, which is really cool. I don't think I need to buy both. Definitely the Akane one, but then when I saw this one, definitely the Akane one, but when I saw the Undead Unluck issue, which had a Witch Watch color page, I couldn't resist. And also, at retail price only being about $5, these are great. I had to pick them up. If you want to hear more about the contents of these issues, go check us out on the Manga Panel podcast and join the Discord server. Link to that into the description below. It was really cool. These issues, Akane on the cover, and Undead Unluck on the cover, which is really neat. Yeah, just cool Jump issues. I love being a Jump reader. I don't know why I saved this for last. There's no real specific reason. It's just kind of the order about how I talked about things. But this really beautiful Kaguya-sama Love is War, Shikishi, celebrating Kaguya's birthday. I just am a big Kaguya-sama Love is War fan. And so I thought this was really beautiful, and I wanted to pick this up, and I thought it would look as a nice little background piece. But yeah, that was most of the haul. Lots of Japanese manga, obviously, as I'm a big Weekly Shonen Jump fan. Had to pick up the volumes of Witch Watch and Akane Volume 1, which also, by the way, has the Oda One Piece recommendation on the front, as this manga was recommended by Oda. If you haven't read Akane Banashi, check it out on the Jump Plus or Weekly Shonen Jump or the Viz app. Great read, highly recommend it. And also Witch Watch, go check it out. And hopefully this gets printed in English very soon, because it's a great series with beautiful covers and amazing art, and I love it a lot. If you love Gintama, Astro Lost in Space, or Sket Dance, any of those series, I feel like this might be a great recommendation for you. We don't talk about this. If you enjoy these types of videos, let me know, and I will definitely continue to do them with any sort of anime and manga merch, figures, manga, you name it. I'll definitely do videos on it if that's what you guys would like to see. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I've been Odd Jobs Aiden, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Yodazuya forever.